Welcome to Volume 2, Century 1, of the Christian Tale. This chapter dives into the powerful journey of Apostle Paul, his transformation, trials, and timeless impact. Each episode is short, faith-filled, and easy to follow. We'll explore 5 volumes in every century, so stay with us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on TikTok at The Christian Tale. Let the journey begin. Episode 1, Saul of Tarsus, a man of many worlds. Before he became Paul, he was Saul of Tarsus, a brilliant, zealous Jew born in a Roman city, trained in the strict ways of Judaism, yet raised in a culturally rich, Greco-Roman world. Saul carried both tradition and intellect. His roots were deep, his passion strong, his knowledge vast, but God was preparing him for more than he could imagine. God often plants purpose in unexpected soil. Look again at your roots, they may be divine seeds. Episode 2, Schooled for a Greater Cause. Saul wasn't just educated, was sharpened under Gamaliel, one of the most respected rabbis of the time. He mastered scripture, debate, and Jewish law. He believed he was defending truth when he opposed the church. But behind the curtain, God was shaping a vessel not to destroy, but to build. Even your stubborn seasons can serve a purpose. God can use your passion when surrendered to change nations.
Episode 3, The Road That Changed Everything. On his way to persecute Christians in Damascus, Saul was struck by a light from heaven. Falling to the ground, blind and broken, he heard Jesus ask, "Why are you persecuting me?" Saul's life paused at that moment. Everything he thought he knew shattered in divine light. One encounter with Jesus can rewrite your entire story. Are you open to being interrupted by purpose?
Episode 4, 3 days in the dark. Blind and humbled, Saul waited in Damascus 3 days without food or sight. His pride melted into prayer. Scriptures once used as weapons now whispered grace. Meanwhile, God was sending a disciple, Ananias, to lay hands on him. Obedience on both ends met in transformation. In the silence, God is still speaking. Sometimes, your greatest change begins in your darkest pause. Episode 5, Scales Fall. Spirit fills. Ananias came, trembling but obedient. "Brother Saul," he said, and laid hands on him. Instantly, something like scales fell from Saul's eyes. He could see, not just physically but spiritually. He was baptized, filled with the Spirit, and strengthened. The persecutor became a preacher. Don't count anyone out. When grace touches a life, the impossible becomes inevitable. Episode 6, From Silence to Storms. After his conversion, Paul didn't rush into the spotlight. He withdrew to Arabia desert classroom with the Lord. Then came ministry, preaching in cities, planting churches, enduring beatings, hunger, and rejection. Still, he pressed forward, letter by letter, life by life. Great callings are often formed in quiet places. Don't despise the hidden seasons to build your foundation. Episode 7, Power in Every Place. Paul wasn't just a preacher, carried power. A lame man walked, a demon fled, a dead boy rose. Even cloth from Paul's body brought healing. But he never sought attention, just transformation. His miracles formed magic tricks. They pointed to Jesus. Your life isn't meant to impress, it's meant to impact. Be a vessel, not a spotlight. Episode 8, Change Lives. Change cities. From wealthy Lydia to a jailer in chains, Paul's ministries left no heart untouched. Sorcerers burned their scrolls. Idols lost power. People found freedom. Paul's true miracle wasn't healing, it was hearts turned to Christ. His life didn't just shake rooms, it shook nations. Real revival isn't loud, it's lasting. Our lives better because you passed through. Episode 9, The Final Fight. In a cold Roman cell, Paul wrote his final words, "I have fought the good fight." No crowd, no comfort, just peace. He knew his race was ending, but eternity was waiting. The sword would silence him, but not his message. His life echoed long after death. Finishing well matters more than starting fast. Run your race with heaven in view. Episode 10, Echoes of a Life Well Lived. Paul left no mansion, no statues, just letters soaked in grace and truth. His legacy was eternal. A man once feared became a voice still teaching today. From scrolls to souls, Paul's life became scripture in motion. Years come to. You may not write epistles, but your life is writing a story. What gospel will others read through you? Thanks for watching this episode of The Christian Tale. If Paul's story moved you, just wait for what's coming next. Every week holds a fresh spark of faith and purpose you don't want to miss. So go ahead, hit that follow button on TikTok and subscribe on YouTube. Let's grow in grace together, one tale at a time. See you next week for another life-changing chapter.